This is a Permobil F3 power chair. This power chair is a 2015 power chair. It's been sitting in someone's home. It has 4 miles, so maybe a week. So it's a new condition power chair with 4 miles. It is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric legs. This chair will go about 5 miles an hour outside top speed. As I said, it's 4 miles, so it's practically new. So all the function on this chair can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box back here. I like to do it through the switch box, it's quicker. So if you hit the first button here, the seat will go up, push it forward, and this is your 12-inch seat lift going up. The nice thing about this chair, once the seat is elevated to 12-inch, you can still drive this chair at a reduced speed. So we're going to get the seat up to 12 inches and then we'll drive it, just to show you. We may not be able to go full speed in here because it's not enough room, but there's your chair, and now we're going to switch it back to drive, and we're going to put it on, okay, then we're going to make the speed go faster. So now you can still drive this chair with the seat elevated at about 1.5 miles an hour. So right here, this is your seat elevated, so if you're working in your kitchen and you need to move around, it's always going to be at a lesser speed inside the house. So this is your seat elevated to 12 inches. The nice thing about these seat lifts these days, this is a 3-point seat lift. You can see the armature right here, how solid this is. This is a large armature here holding the seat steady, and you have your actuator seat lift right here with your motor in front right there. We've also got 14-inch non-skid wheels with, you've also got caster wheels in the back. And you can see the suspension here. Suspension for the front, suspension for the back on both sides. This is why these chairs these days have such a great suspension. And this suspension can be adjusted by turning this ring to make the spring tighter or looser depending what kind of suspension you want on your chair. There's an anchor point in the front. There's also an anchor point behind the fork right here, so if you need to tie your chair to your lift or to your vehicle, that's where you would tie it. And you've got a motor for each wheel. So if you needed to put this chair in neutral, your lever for your neutral is right here. You have to do both motors on both sides. Push it down, and you're in neutral. Remember, this chair weighs right at 400 pounds, so if you have a 200-pound person in the chair and you put it in neutral with 400 pounds, that's 600 pounds you're pushing, so it's not an easy chair to push. Push it back up, and you're back in gear. Make sure you do both motors. So right now we've got the 12-inch seat lift elevation in the video. The next thing we're going to cover is the electric tilt. So the electric tilt will be this one right here. While it's tilting back, this is a swing away joystick, so you can swing the joystick away from the front. And this joystick can go on the right, it can also go on the left. So this is your full electric tilt. So if you want it to be tilted this way and you wanted your legs also, I can do the legs right now. You can see the legs. You can have your legs higher than your body if you wanted to. These legs can be adjusted. We can adjust the length of the leg depending on how tall you are and all that kind of good stuff. As you can see, it is adjustable. So you can definitely have your legs higher than your body. Of course, this would stay up if you had your legs up. So we're going to bring the tilt back down and we're going to do the recline once the tilt is down. These chairs these days are so wonderful. They're so comfortable. You can be in them all day long because you can do any positioning you want. So this is your electric recline going back now. So if you want to be reclined and your legs up so you can be in a sleeping position, there'd be no problem there. So this is your full recline. As you can see, you're pretty much fully reclined all the way back if you wanted to. Also, if you wanted to tilt your legs up, you go back to the tilt, like now. See how I'm tilting up? So if you want to be fully down but tilted so your legs are high, you can adjust this any way you want. All these buttons are adjustable. All these functions, you can just pretty much put them any way you want. So now we've got the recline and we've got the legs. We're going to bring those back up. Now if you go through the joysticks, you can do 2 functions at once. I'm doing it with 2 buttons and with 2 fingers just to save time. But So if you're outside, make sure your legs are always at least this far out if you're outside. That way you have more clearance under the foot plate. I'm going to turn the chair around. Now before I do that, this is a front wheel drive power chair. That means the motors, the drive wheels are in front, there's no tip wheels here, all your weight's back here, so it's not going to tip forward. Front wheel drive chair, they take a little bigger circle to turn, but when you're outside, the weight of the chair, which is 400 pounds, plus the weight of the driver is all down on these wheels, so you're getting good traction on the ground. So if you're in the grass or where it's slippery, you're going to have really good traction versus if you have another set of wheels in front, a set of wheels in the back that holds the drive wheels off the ground. This is really good for outside if you're going to do inside and outside. Inside the house, it does turn a little bit bigger than a regular mid-wheel drive, but it depends what you want on this power chair. So here, we've got the seating system. This seat is 18 by 19 deep. It's a really nice comfort care cushion. It does have a lower part here for your body, and you can see it's lowered at the back. You've got a safety belt. You've got chest guards that can be removed. So if you don't want these, they can be extended out. There's a button here somewhere. I'll find it sooner or later. Where's one? There we go. So these can be taken off if you don't want them on there. They spread out automatically. There is a chest guard here on this chair. So if you have a person who needs to be sat more into the chair and kept inside the chair, there's a chest guard here. You've got a safety belt. On this side, you've got, this is an upgrade, this is called a trot arm, so your arms don't fall off the chair. This side is the regular 16-inch arm on this side. As I said, the joystick can go on the left. If we need to switch them, we can switch the arms any way you want. As I said, the seat is 18 by 19 deep. We can adjust these seats, so if you need some adjustments on this, you need that arm taken off because this is the chair you want. We can switch it back to two arms like this one with no problem at all. This is your turning radius right here. So let me bring it over here. So if you turn a circle, this is what you're looking at. It's pretty much the length of the chair. So from here to here. If you're going to go out, if you want to exit the chair, I would put your legs all the way under the chair. So if you're going to exit the chair, put your legs all the way under here like this. And then you would flip your foot plate up as soon as I get it under there. Then you can flip your foot plate up so there's almost nothing in front when you get out. But as I said, when you drive outside, make sure the foot plate are out at least 20-30%, which is much better for this chair. So the back of the chair, you've got, as I said, your headrest is fully adjustable. You've also got back here a reflector. These are not light, they're just reflectors. When we ship these chairs, usually we will turn the power off. There's a little insert right here. You can put your hands. If you go in and go up, you'll see, I just turned it off now. The power is off. The power is back on in the chair. We'll turn the power off right here. We'll put a note right here. So you'll know where to go. This is where the power for the whole chair is turned off. So if you were somewhere at the mall, but you don't want nobody to mess with your chair, you could turn the power off there, and they would not, most people would not know that's where the power is, where to find the switch for that. When you charge this chair, the chair is slipping on the wheels are slipping because this is slippery here. When you charge the chair, you take your Permobil charger, plug it in the bottom of your joystick. As soon as the charger turns green, you're fully charged. You don't have to worry about overcharging your chair. It'll stop automatically. We have all the manuals with this chair. As I said, this chair takes 2 batteries. They're probably going to be group 34, 60 amp batteries. They'll give you about 13 miles on a battery charge, depending if you're in the grass or going uphill a lot, or the weight of the user, or how hard you drive your chair. But if you're looking for the top quality power chair that's made right now, a Permobil with the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, the chest guards, the lateral guard for your chest, safety belt, comfort care cushion, front wheel drive, great tracking outside 5 miles an hour, in a chair that's only got 4 miles, which is literally brand new. This would be a really nice one to look at, and it's ready to go. Very quiet. That's not the chair making that noise, that's a car down the road making that noise. Very, very smooth ride, no problem in the grass. Top of the line. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.